Well, hey everyone, this is a C25K update, running over 50. Next year, I'm going to have to change this to running over 60. I wanted to answer a couple of questions that people have sent me since my last video. And well, there are only two questions. It's going to take a little bit. The first question is very easy. The question was, are you crazy? And the answer to that is, I might be, but no, I'm not crazy. I just really want to be healthy into my retirement. And this seemed like a pretty good thing to do. I did a lot of research about running as we get more mature. And one of the things that I was concerned about, and my 85-year-old dad was very concerned about, was knees and knee strength. And actually, if you run and you do it correctly, as well as anyone, but certainly as a more mature person, you can actually help to strengthen your knees and build the stuff that's the stuff that's between is it cartilage? Anyway, you can actually help to build that up. And I will try to find the article again and post it down there. The other thing was, am I doing this for weight loss? I mean, yeah, I would like to take off some weight. I think that will happen naturally as this progresses. I am really doing this for heart health and for health in general. So, you can't help but to lose a little bit of weight, right? I am watching my calories. I am following a diet, which is a low carb diet. I generally wake up in the morning and I eat some oatmeal, a half a cup of oatmeal, and about 10 o'clock, 10:30, I'm a little bit late today, I drink a protein shake. This protein is this brand. It's called Garden of Life Raw Organic, and I have found that this is the best protein, and I'm not getting, I'm not getting anything from this company, but it's let's see, it's got 22 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, it's gluten-free, and it's certified organic. And I have found that this actually mixes the best with milk, and I use non-dairy milk, so I'm using either almond milk or an almond coconut mix. This morning it's an almond coconut mix, and if you look real close you can see there's like stuff floating at the top there. That is the chocolate, because I use vanilla powder and then I just mix in regular, powdered chocolate. But honest to God, like, I would not lie to you, because I have tried protein shakes and tried protein drinks, and but this one is honestly pretty good. Like, I can do this. And I will right now, and I just got one of those crunchy things of chocolate. Not protein, just the chocolate. Okay. The other thing is that the other reason why I chose running was because it is relatively inexpensive. Now, I say this, and then I'm going to tell you there is one piece of equipment when you run that you really do need to invest in, and that is a really good pair of running shoes. So what I would suggest you do, and this is just me, myself, my little person, this is what I did. When I started, I ran for about a month on my sneakers. you know, I brought, you know, I had a pair of running shoes. Weren't the best. They probably cost me about $70 5 years ago. But I ran on those for a month just to make sure that, yep, this was something I wanted to do and I was going to stick with the plan. Then I did invest in a pair of running shoes. For me, I bought the Hoka one, but everybody's foot is different. So please, like, research, go online, research if you know that you have a high instep or a wide foot or flat feet or whatever, you know, research, and find the best shoe for you. And then another suggestion that I have is don't wear your shoes any other place but to run. So if you're running on a treadmill and you're going to the gym, don't wear your shoes to the gym. Change into your shoes at the gym because it's going to save you mileage on your shoes. So that's that. The other thing that I suggest is a good pair of socks. I found this out the hard way. I was running in, you know, just regular socks. And I mean, I'm still not doing a bunch of miles, people. So, you know, this was like running, you know, at the time, I'm now up to 2.5 miles, 2 miles, 2.5 miles. And I got blisters. So I bought a pair of compression socks. I don't remember the brand name of these, and honestly, like, is this an Under Armour logo? No. I think it's Champion. These are double dry socks. They're wicking. They have padded heels. They have a little padded, they have padded heels here. They've got a little padded hoo-ha here in the back that goes around your ankles so you don't get blisters there. They're compression. So, yeah, definitely good socks. And then the other thing that is absolutely not something that's necessary, I got this as a gift from my husband for my birthday, and I have not used it yet because I live in the mountains of Pennsylvania, and if you've been watching the weather, we've been in the tundra. The temperatures have been way too freaking cold to run outside. So I've been running on a treadmill. But I did see this on somebody else's video. They were reviewing all kinds of, like, the, you know, the belly packs or the fanny packs or whatever you want to call them. This is something I never thought I would buy, but I did, or my Mr. Honey did for me. And it's this one. And I like this one because I don't know if you can see it here. Yep, you can. Okay. So my phone goes in here and my headphones come out, you know, your earplugs go out the side unless you're using a Bluetooth, in which case you don't have to worry about it. But this is big enough to fit my iPhone and my keys, and which have my ID on them. And because I'm a bra storer, I store my phone in my bra when I run, and that is just not a good thing, people. So I did get this. It has 2 little bottles on the side, and I thought one for water and, you know, a flask for at the end of your run. Okay, 2, or a bottle of water for a friend. But the nice thing about it is that it's balanced too. So there's nothing worse than running when you don't feel balanced, or holding a water bottle. I've been a water bottle storer where, like, I'll run down the street, I'll run halfway and store a water bottle under a bush, and then run, you know, take a drink, store it under the bush, run the rest of the way, come back. Oh, it's, yeah, I'm sure all of you know this. All right, so my journey, where am I on my Couch to 5K journey? In my first video, I told you that I had a race that I was going to run on New Year's Eve. That did not happen. The race happened, but I did not run it, and I'll tell you why. I was ready, but it was 4 degrees that evening, and it had snowed, I think it was the day before, but there was still ice and snow on the road from the cars. And you know, number one, running in 4 degrees is just not fun. And I'm in this not only for fitness, but I'm in it for a good time. 4 degrees is not fun. And the other thing is just I am not willing to risk an injury falling on ice or snow on my first race. So I decided to opt out of that. I still did get my goofy hat because I paid to run. And I'm just going to keep going. Over Christmas, the other thing is that I'm running the C2 5K program much slower than youngsters who are, you know, in their teens, 20s, 30s, even 40s are running it. So I have run before in my life. It's never worked out for me. And it's never worked out for me, I know now, because I went at it all wrong for me. So when I started C2 5K, I ran week 1 for 4 weeks. The first day, and I'm telling you this because if you're watching this or you know somebody and you think, oh, I could never do this, I think you probably can. The first day I ran, it was 90 degrees outside. I ran inside on the treadmill because just as 4 degrees is not fun, I don't think 90 degrees is fun either. I'm going to be a fair weather runner outside. Anyway, so the plan is you walk for 5 minutes. I think it's you walk a minute. No, you run a minute and walk 2 minutes, and then run a minute, walk 2 minutes for 20 minutes, and then you walk 5 minutes to cool down. I made it through half of a 30-minute workout. I was mortified that I could only make it halfway through a 30-minute workout. But that's what happened. And I went the next day and I made it 17 and a half minutes. And then I went the third day and I think I made it through 20 minutes or 25 minutes that day. And you'd think at 25 minutes, just push through and do the 30, but I just couldn't. I couldn't go anymore. And it wasn't necessarily, I guess in the beginning it was my breath and my body. But I was faithful to stretch after every single run. I used some weights. I'm running at the Y. And a lot of Ys have tracks too. Our Y does not have a track. Small town. So anyway, the next week it got better. And by the third week, it was pretty good. And the fourth week I ran it, and I ran it with no problem. And then I thought, okay, go to week 2. So that's how I've done it. I ran week 2, I think, for 3 weeks. I ran week 3 for 3 or 4 weeks. I made a mistake, and I ran week 4 twice, and then thought, you can go to week 5. No. So over Christmas, I went back to week 3 and ran a couple of easy runs because I was getting ready for this race on New Year's Eve. I have taken, this is the longest period of time I've gone without running. I think it's been 5 days because I got hit with a horrible cold. And today I'm going back to run, and I will be running day 1 of week 4 today. So I'm still like really, I'm just about halfway through this program, and I've been running since the end of September, but that's okay. Um, and I'm loving every minute of it. When people tell you that running becomes addicting, it really kind of is. I miss it when I'm not doing it. I run 3 to 4 times a week. I When I'm not running, I'm kind of thinking about it a lot. And I am eating healthier. I'm feeling better. I'm sleeping much better. I can't think of a way that it has not impacted my life, really. So if you're out there and you are in your 50s, early 60s, and you think you can't do this, I think you can. Check with your doctor, absolutely. Make sure that you are okay to run, and just start slowly. Go slowly. This is not a race, it's a journey, and really it becomes a way of life. So, we're not in this to, I'm not in this to run a marathon. I'm in this to get as healthy as I can be. So that's where I'm at for right now. I am planning to go to the gym here. I have to go walk the dog. I'm going to bring him home, and then I'm going to go down to the gym because it's snowing and I'm not running in the snow. So yeah, so I run normally Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I run in the early afternoon. The gym is very quiet, and I put my headphones on and just go. So that's what I'm going to do. You guys take care. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. I am definitely not an expert, but if I don't know the answer, I'll find it out for you. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.